Karen Lee Bodine was born on Tuesday, March 11, 1969, in Olympia, Washington. She was the second child of David and Sharon, joining her older brother Greg. From the very beginning, she was wrapped in family. By the time she was 6 years old, Karen was already finding her place in the world. In June of 1975, she took the stage in the Follies of 75 with the Cherie Schmidt Dance Studio. Later that same year, she served as a flower girl in the September wedding of Cynthia Jo Renfro and Zach Mills. Small moments, ordinary moments, moments that tell you a childhood was full of connection, creativity, and being seen. Karen attended local schools and stayed active in youth sports, carrying that energy into high school. In July of 1977, the Olympian noted her for kicking one of the winning goals for the Niles Sports Tigers of Tumwater in the girls 10 and under division. Even then, she had determination, spirit, joy. She was artsy, creative, expressive. At around 11 years old in 1980, Karen won the Little Rock business-sponsored pumpkin carving contest. A small headline, a quiet testament to imagination and care. Karen graduated from Tumwater High School, where she played volleyball during the 1985 season. Her yearbook photos tell their own story. Laughter with friends, a natural sense of style, a young woman comfortable in her own skin. Family was always central to Karen's life. In April of 1985, when her brother Greg was seriously injured in a car accident in eastern Washington, Karen was there, unwavering. As he was flown from Spokane to Spanaway to be closer to home. When Greg was released from the hospital that August, Karen again stood beside her parents, Sharon and Dave, to welcome him home. She showed up. She always did. In October of 1988, at just 19 years old, Karen became a mother for the first time. Her daughter, Carly Ann, was born 2 months premature, weighing only 1 pound, 9 ounces. From her very first breath, Carly was a survivor, strong, determined, resilient, just like her mother. Her second daughter, Taylor, was born in December of 1991, one of the greatest Christmas gifts Karen ever received. 5 years later, in September of 1996, her third child, and only son, Tanner, was born. Karen was a devoted mother. She made thoughtful, protective decisions for her children. Even during the hardest chapters of her life, she ensured they were safe and well cared for by their grandparents, Sharon and Dave Bodine, people she trusted deeply. Over time, the children came to live full-time with Sharon and Dave, who eventually adopted them. Not abandonment, protection, a circle of love Karen herself set in motion. She chose safety for her children, even when it cost her everything. In the early morning hours of January 22, 2007, Karen was murdered. She was taken violently from her children, from her parents, from her brother, from everyone who loved her. She was found by a passing motorist at the entrance to a gravel pit and dumping site off Little Rock Road in Rochester, Washington. The location was not random. The nature of the crime and evidence known to law enforcement has long suggested that Karen likely knew the person who killed her. This was not a crime of chance. It was personal. It was deliberate. When the media reported her death, compassion disappeared, replaced by shock value. Headlines reduced her life to spectacle. One read simply, "Corpse found by road." Her name appeared in print. Her humanity did not. A mother flattened into a headline. A life stripped of dignity in death. Those who knew Karen, and many who did not, were deeply offended. Letters were written. Voices pushed back. People refused the narrative. They recognized her for who she truly was. A mother, a daughter, a sister, a coworker, a friend. From the moment that first article was published, Karen's case was tarnished. Even in death, she was judged for the hardest chapters of her life, instead of honored as a murder victim deserving of urgency, dignity, compassion, and justice. That injustice sparked an annual candlelight vigil, created not only to remember the real Karen, but to send a message. She is not forgotten. The truth still matters, and time does not erase responsibility. Karen deserves to be remembered for what mattered most. Her fierce love for her children, her devotion to her parents and brother, and the sacrifices she made to protect the people she loved most. Karen's life cannot be summarized by how she died. It must be remembered by how she lived, by three children who were always her priority, by a family that never stopped loving her, by a legacy that still demands dignity and justice.